I have decided to put the arms in, so where I've put a little paper clip here. I mean, a pin will do the trick, but I've basically put it on top of each other, worked out where the feet should go, try and get them even, where the arms are. So I put little paper clips there just so that I don't prick myself when I'm sewing. So the arm's ready to go in there. I want it to tilt down a little bit. And what I'm going to do now, because I've sewn along here, I'm just going to go right over the front through both the layers. Same stitch all the way around. And take the paper clip out now that I know its placement. The angle's up to you. Same distance around again, around the front. Pull it out towards the side so you get your blanket stitch showing. So make sure you catch, because this is where if a child plays with it, it's going to need to be strong, because you don't want the arms coming off on them. So when I get down this side here, I'm going to go back up the other side and go around the back and do exactly the same. And back up here. Now I could actually just go backwards and forwards through there just to start at the top. Just do a running stitch through there, or a back stitch even, so it doesn't, to keep it secure. And then again, make sure that this covers it all up by about 1 centimetre. And the blanket stitch. About 5 millimetres in from the edge is quite good. Oh, I missed one here, I don't. Get around both the threads around it. And pull it out to the side. And then continue on. You can maybe do one stitch really close up to catch it all in. And so there you have your arm attached. And you're going to continue down here and do the same for the feet. I want my feet facing up, but it doesn't really matter if you put your feet out to the side, but I think I'm going to do it for a little bit of a 3D effect. I'm going to leave this part here open, because I'm going to stuff this full of my fill at the last minute. So we'll continue that and I'll catch up with you. I've blanket stitched around here, the same as we were before, about 5 millimetres in, about the same between stitches, if not even a little bit closer. And I'm now going to place the first foot in. I'm not sure if that's very clear to see. I've worked out exactly how far down I want him in proportion to his arms, his eye, his mouth, and I'm now going to, as I've said before, I'm going to have his foot facing upwards, but it doesn't matter if you put it sideways. And I'm just going to do a blanket stitch. I'll get rid of the pin now I've got him attached. I've placed him in about 1 centimetre from the edge. Make sure I catch all of them in there. Make sure the stuffing's like pretty even when you're putting it in. You need to secure his foot on. You don't want it coming off for the kids. You can squish it together a little bit there to keep it on. Oh, my thread's running out. So I'll stop it there and I'll replace the thread. I'll just do that last bit. And I'll just anchor that in by stitching it 3 times over on the inside here, and then replace the thread again and start again. 1, 2, 3, and cut it. I've sewn across the front, I've changed my thread, and I've sewn a running stitch across the back of the foot. Now I'm going to continue with my blanket stitch to sew this foot on. I've got it too close to the edge, so I need to poke it in a little bit more. It doesn't really matter that where you put your feet on these guys, just making sure that it looks proportional, or if you're going to do something a little bit abstract by putting his foot maybe out of his head or somewhere really different, then that's kind of up to you because he's a monster. So, and when I say out of his head, I mean out the top of his head. You want a child to love it and not be scared of it. So it's all about the colours that you choose to make it in. That would appeal to a child. Right, so I've got round here. I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we've got a little gap here between his legs here that we can fill it up with the stuffing. I'm going to put the other foot in first though, because it's easier to put the foot on while there's no stuffing on the inside of him. So I'm just going to tie it off here while I sew the other bit and start on the other side and get the other foot put on. One, 2, 3, and cut the thread. So the other foot, just double checking now I've got this foot in place. I'm going to put it on top of each other with his arms. Make sure I've got the same place, that he hasn't moved. Yeah, it's not too bad. So his little leg's going to go there. Tie a knot at the bottom of the thread. I always cut the extra away now so it doesn't get in the way later, leaving about 5mm after the knot. And start here. In fact, I'm just going to start on the inside because I don't want that knot showing on the outside. To give it a little bit more security, I'm just going to do a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. There's more than one way of tying that off and making sure it's secure. Right, through the layers. Leaving no gaps. I'll keep him out of the way for a minute. I'll just double check that he's on top of each other. The paper clip's in the right place. Yeah, see, it's not too bad. Maybe it could go over a little bit. And there we go. See, it's right on top of each other there. Keeps it even. So I'll do a couple of stitches before I put it in there. One. Right, same as the other foot. Place them in about 1 centimetre. I'm sort of squishing it down there, this leg. So catching the foot in through all the layers. This one here I've actually got a spot, so that's giving extra thickness that I'm going through here. So it's like 3 layers of fabric I'm sewing through. So make sure you catch all 3 layers. And keep it quite taut. And over the other side, so I'm just going to do 1 stitch at the beginning to catch it in there. And make sure he's poked in further enough that he's not just slipping out a little bit. Right, I'll just do another one there just to keep him secure. Always looping that around there. Now I can do a running stitch, or I'll sew through it right through the centre there, out the other side again. Oops, missed a stitch. Right. There we go. Yep. Alright, so I've got all the fill here. I'm just going to poke it in. Now I need heaps more to put in here, this just doesn't feel like enough. Now effectively all I need to do is do up the bottom, but I'll get some more fill first. I'm stuffing this guy here with the fill. It's the same fill that you get in pillows or duvet covers, but this is fresh. And new. Takes quite a bit in there. More than you'd think. Right, play with it so that it's sort of not got any big lumps in it in one spot. And fill up any gaps that are in there. Alright, just closing them up now. Continue with the blanket stitch. Pulling it out, the thread out towards the edge. I don't think I'm going to get to the end. I'm going to have to change threads, so I'm just going to sort that out right now. So I've reconnected my thread, or put new thread on the needle and just sewing up the last of them. Oops, missed that one. So if you miss the blanket stitch, you can always put it through like that. If you miss putting it around the needle. Now I'm going to finish it off in here because I actually want the extra security in that area. So I'll just, the extra strength there. Oh, it's tangled. snagged. Oh, that's because there's a little tiny baby knot in there. That little one there is causing me so much grief. And there we go. Right, so I'm just going to sew 3 times over in one spot, and that's it, done. 1, 2, 3. And cut the thread. And yes, one more for good luck. Right, so there we go. And there he is. A cute little monster. And no, I don't think he stands up. Or does he? Oh, actually he does. There you go. I might put some black thread around his mouth and anchor that down too. I haven't done a very good job on the mouth. I might put some more there. But he's complete. I hope you had fun. Or you're going to have fun making yours.